Hey, I had no plans on making a video tonight, at least on this account. But I decided, you know what, this really needed to be made because there's been a lot of hostility that's been going around about Mr. Kennedy's release, and I haven't put my input here on YouTube, so I thought I'd go ahead and state it. I've been seeing a lot of comments, I've been seeing videos saying that they hate this, they despise the fact that Mr. Kennedy is now gone, because the original rumor was that he broke his wrist again. Go figure. Or didn't break his wrist again, but he got another injury. And people were like, okay, we can see that coming. But then they got the real reason, which was he almost hurt Orton in their Raw match. And that's what led to his release. And I've got to say, whichever the excuse is, whether it be he injured himself or he almost injured another person, I agree with the freaking release. I mean, we all saw it was a time coming where Mr. Kennedy was going to get released because he was injury prone. We all can agree on that. He was very injury prone. He had the lack of going into a freaking match and not get injured. It was like, let me tell you this. I was a big Kennedy fan, but after that last injury, the injury he suffered 10 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, I just stopped caring for Kennedy. It was like, it gradually just got me to stop caring. Because he was injury prone and all that crap, and I was like, every time he's getting that big rise to become the top guy, he just goes down. Something pushes him down. Very charismatic, one of the most entertaining, but he can't get in the ring and not get injured. It's just impossible. Then you got the other thing, which I guess is the real story, where he almost hurt Orton because there was a video up where he actually shows his wrists and that he's actually fine. But even then I agree, because let me get this straight. You people think that what he did was accidental. Let me inform you of the seriousness of what could have happened if Kennedy did injure Randy Orton. Not only would have Randy Orton injured the top heel on Raw, maybe arguably in the company, the top heel. I mean, you could try and debate that Edge is the bigger one. Who knows? But he is the WWE champion. Now, you could say to yourself, well, Kennedy injured John Cena, or John Cena got injured, and at the next pay-per-view, they were able to switch up the title. Well, here's the thing. They already had plans at that time to give Orton the title. So, it was pretty evident that John Cena was going to lose the title to Orton. Whereas if Orton gets injured, now you got to scrounge up a winner for that title, and who are you going to give it to? Because Triple H is out of action. I don't know if he's actually injured, which I highly doubt, or if he's just spending some time off from storyline, because we all know what happened to him. We can't just bring him back unless Triple H wants to, but he suffered some time off. You can't give it to Kennedy, of course, because, well, he's just coming back. You can't give it to John Cena, because now he's in this big feud with the Big Show, and then you're going to have to plow him out of that. Do you want to see Batista with the title again? Come on, in all honesty. But this is what I'm saying, is that Kennedy almost injured the WWE champion. He was not responsible enough to be able to make sure that his opponent is safe. Granted, accidents happen, but when Kennedy has a history of getting injured and then getting suspended because of a steroid thing, I mean, come on. And he lied about the steroid thing, let's be honest. I mean, he had said openly that he never did steroids, and then the whole big steroid thing happened in late 07, where guys like him, Morrison, Umaga, and Charlie Haas, and William Regal, all those guys got caught with him. So technically, yeah, you kind of see that Kennedy already has a bunch of strikes on his belt, and now he's got another one. Kennedy's release was a long time coming. I saw it coming a mile away. The only thing I'm shocked about is that he didn't get released earlier. That's what I'm just saying. Do I hate Kennedy? No. I don't hate Kennedy. I still think he's one of the most entertaining on the mic. But he's injury prone, and he needs to fix that. And notice this. Notice how he started to really become injury prone after the whole steroid thing. Notice that. Notice how after he had been caught with the steroids, he started to get injured more. I mean, granted, he had got injured early in 2007 when he lost the Money in the Bank to Edge. But, I mean, come on, look. He got injured so many times after he'd been caught with the steroids, and I guess he got off them. I can't really indicate that, but I guess he did. I mean, in order to keep his job, he's going to have to get off those, isn't he? I don't know. I agree with Kennedy's release. Always have, always will. Kennedy, as much as I liked him, he was just a waste of an investment. He really was. And it's such a shame that he could not fix himself up so that he could stop being injury prone. Now he has a 90-day clause coming up. Now, there's been rumors he's going to TNA after this. If TNA were smart, they would actually give him some time to train or give him time to work on not getting injured. But TNA ain't going to do that. They're just going to blast him right in front of us. So, I gave you my thoughts. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, especially Kennedy fans. I was a Kennedy fan until he got injured last year, and then I just stopped caring. So, there you have it. Do whatever you want. I mean, bitch how much ever you want. But I still agree with the release. Anyhow, I'm not signing off.